What's up, and welcome to Caleb Smith TV. This is your friend Caleb Smith, bringing you a brand new live stream. Today we're playing some more LEGO Universe with our Caleb Smith TV character, with the shiny hat that changes colors, and the full green suit, with the swag glasses on. You already know what time it is. We're going to go ahead and get signed right in. What's up, Brad Danny? Thanks for joining the channel. Thanks for watching the live stream. How you doing, bro? Welcome, welcome. What's funny is that I don't see any Jelly Brick here today. Don't tell me we're about to have the first stream that Jelly Brick actually misses. And also, Adar Shah. Where's Adar Shah? Where is everybody? I'm just kidding. Looks like it's going to be chill today. What's up, Brad Danny? Just getting started here. So, yeah, when we left off, we literally did every quest that we could in this little area called Avant Gardens. But it looks like the daily quests are back, so we could do the daily quest again. But I don't think we're going to be doing that for now. I mean, if we really need some experience points or something like that, then we can come back and do the daily quests. But if you guys are interested in seeing those daily quests, then you can go back to the LEGO Universe number 6 live stream that I just did yesterday. So basically just go back and watch yesterday's live stream, and you can see all these awesome little daily quests that they can send you on. They are pretty interesting, like the plunger gun, where you use like a little toilet plunger gun to destroy targets. You shoot it at targets. That's pretty cool. I mean, random but cool. And Who Where always wants a little Maelstrom cube, which you can get those from Wisp Lee. That quest, honestly, is kind of annoying, because using the Maelstrom vacuum is not very pleasant, honestly. But it is interesting. It is interesting, and I am a fan of the Paradox, but right now we have other plans. We're not going to be joining Paradox, we're going to be joining a different faction. But we can't do that here. We have to go somewhere else. So it's finally time. Our one and only quest is to go talk to Nexus J in Nimbus Station. Fly to Nimbus Station, talk to Nexus J, the Nexus Force Recruiter. Recruiter? What's he going to be recruiting us for? That would be the factions. 4 different factions. You got the Paradox, the Sentinels, the Assembly, and the Venture League. Check it out. 46 achievements, 46 missions complete. We found the Imagination Brick. We didn't get any pets. We've got 10 of the flags, 33,000 coins, 535 enemies smashed, 1,768 little bricks collected, and we quick built 93 different things. That's actually a pretty good amount of quick builds. So this is our reward so far. This is what we've completed here at Avant Gardens. Now it's time to move on to the Nimbus Station. An entire new area. Here we go. Super exciting. Today's stream might be a little boring. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. By the way, I'm sipping on some nice ice water. Something to be refreshing. Who is this guy? When was it? Venture League Time Traveler. Talk to Nexus J, the Nexus Force Recruiter, then come speak to me? Faction members only? I actually remember this little area. I believe that, it's actually a pretty important area here. It's like survival, I think. It's pretty much like survival, like a harder version of the other survival mode that we did. We actually did that yesterday as well. Yesterday's stream was really good, so if you didn't see yesterday's stream, I definitely recommend you guys go watch it. Let's use these binoculars. What do we have? Some kind of tower? Some kind of building? That looked like assembly. That looked like the assembly logo. Okay. Oh. What is this? A backpack flag. Cool. So I'm assuming if we get all of those backpack flags, we'll get extra backpack space. That'll be really good. Found a plaque. Nexus Force plaque, Nimbus Station. The 4 factions of the Nexus Force have cleared the Maelstrom from Nimbus Station, creating a safe haven for all minifigures. New recruits are invited to take up the call and join a faction. Alright. Well, that's what we are. We're a new recruit. So, hopefully they take it easy on us. And here we are. Nimbus Station. Nimbus Plaza, actually. This is the plaza. And there's Nexus J. And as you can see, the game has opened up. This is the main hub, the central hub of LEGO Universe, where we're probably going to be spending a lot of our time, as far as I know. Let's see what Nexus J is all about. He's the Nexus Force recruiter. You earned approval from the Sentinels and Paradox. Now prove yourself to the Assembly faction, masters of building and imagination. Okay. Talk to Mardolph the Orange and Brick Annex and try to earn approval from the Assembly faction. Holy moly, this gives us a Nimbus rocket. Completing these missions will give us a Nimbus rocket. It looks pretty cool, the black and white rocket. I like it. I like it. That's pretty exciting. I do like collecting rockets, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. What's up? What's your name? Bullhorn, right? Shouty Mick Bullhorn. Alright. Peace out, Mick Bullhorn. Good to see you again. Glad to see that you traveled over here too. Oh, check it out. A skunk pet. That's pretty cool. He's got the nasty aura on him. The Nast aura. So we got a couple of different areas that we could travel to eventually. Pet Cove, Starbase 3001, and the Brick Annex. I think we're heading to the Brick Annex. Take a peek through the binocs. Ooh, what could be over there? Ooh! That looks really cool. I bet I know where that goes. That looks like it goes straight to Ninjago. I would be willing to bet that that sends us to the Ninjago Monastery. Here's the Brick Annex. They have robot dog pets. Check out the robot dogs. This could be your pet. Learn pet taming from Coalessa at Pet Cove. Okay. Definitely need to make our way to Pet Cove ASAP. But first, it looks like we have some faction scouting to do. Take a peek through the binocs. See what we can find. Ooh, I bet that takes us to Pet Cove. They had a doghouse, a birdhouse. That definitely takes us to Pet Cove. Mardolph is never late, nor is he early. Oh. So you want to build that it? Snap, click, stack, done and done? Oh, there's more to it than that. Oh, really? Which one should we take? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's start with the nose cone. Let's see your creative energy. Build a new rocket with a Nimbus rocket part. Drag one of your completed rockets into the build area to get started. Okay. So basically it's time to build a new rocket. Let's see. Pull out our thinking cap. And where's our new rocket piece? There it is. Throw on that Nimbus Station nose cone. And then what should we do? How should we make it cool? Maybe What looks cool? Maybe the pod rocket? The pod rocket kind of matches with the Nimbus Station vibe. So I'm thinking we go with that. Let's just do it. We had to make a new rocket. And now we have to show Mardoff our new rocket. A soaring display of creativity. Excellent. You have a strong creative spark. The assembly faction approves. Well, thanks, Mardoff. Talk to Nexus J and let him know you have the approval of assembly. He's waiting back in Nimbus Plaza. Alright. Imagination is the key to defeating the Maelstrom. That's what I've heard. That is definitely what I've heard. Let's check out our new rocket. I kind of want to just delete the new rocket, so that way we can get our parts back. There we go. Wait. Here we go. Put that back. And we got a new nose cone. We'll just put that right there. Move that right there. And try to keep our rockets sorted as much as we can. I still need to sort my inventory, but I'm definitely going to do that off stream. Eventually. Eventually we're going to do that off stream. So we go back to Nexus J. Kind of want to explore a little bit more around here. What's this? Bruno Underbite, brick vendor? Got some bricks for us that we can buy. Pretty cheap, too. And Autumn Helix, the model vendor. See what kind of model she got. Double trash can. Pretty basic stuff. Ooh. We can buy the full Nimbus rocket if we wanted to. Should we go ahead and do that? Probably. Let's see. Let me make some room for it. Buy a cockpit. The Nimbus cockpit. And then the Nimbus rocket engine. There we go. We collected the full Nimbus rocket. The game doesn't even care, though. It didn't give us an achievement. It gave us an achievement for all the other rockets. Oh well. Let's see. Nimbus Rock? We can go to Nimbus Rock, whatever that is. It kind of looks like somewhere we could build. That's kind of cool. Burke Barrel Chest, the property launchpad guard. Yeah, it looks like this would send us to a new property that we could purchase, maybe. I'm not sure how you get new properties. Check our mail. Nothing in there. Building it up. What is it? It's some kind of statue with a crazy looking jetpack or something. And some kind of tool. Very cool. Some kind of tiny assembly statue. Here's Rad Eccles, Mardoff's assistant. I'm not sure what he's doing. I guess he's just chilling and being an assistant. Ooh, there's some sharks in those waters. There are some sharks in those waters. Nimbus Isle? You must clear the Nimbus Rock property and Nimbus Station first? Huh. Seems a little different. Couple of different properties, I guess. Ooh, I found a backpack flag. Let's get it. What's this? Starbase 3001? Why do I feel like that is PvP? It might not be, but that kind of reminds me of a PvP map. What is this place? Frostburg? What in the world is Frostburg? I've never heard of that place. That's really interesting. That's kind of exciting for the future. And then, what is this? Ooh. There was some bricks in there. Aw. I broke the birdhouse. I kind of feel bad about that. I can also break the doghouse. Poor birdhouse. I broke it. Yeah, this takes us to Pet Cove, just like I suspected. Not much to do around here. Luckily, the houses do respawn. So, take a look through the binoculars. Ooh, I see that. Do you guys see that down there? I saw a backpack flag. Let's go over there. We gotta be careful of the sharks. We don't want to fall in the water. Make our way around this corner to this little secret. The backpack flag. We've already found 3 of them? I think that was our 3rd one. Making some pretty good progress. And I guess that's it. That's what the annex looks like. The brick annex. I think that's what this place was called. Pretty cool little place for the assembly. I do plan on joining the assembly, so this might be our new home. Let's go back to Nexus J and see where he's going to send us next. The Nexus Force needs you. Well, I mean, I'm here. I'm here. I don't know what you want from me. Mardolf is one of the best builders around. He must see great potential in you. I guess so. That's really good. That is very good for us. You must earn approval from the Venture League. Find Johnny Thunder and convince him that you know all about exploring and treasure. Oh. Well, I'm not sure how to convince him of that, but I guess I'll do my best. Time to go for it. Whoa, what's this little console? Sends us to Crux Prime. Huh. I've heard of Crux Prime, but I don't know what it is. And then this Princess Lego minifigure will give us some experience, some Battle Pass experience, if we can complete 3 daily missions. Oh wow, that's a lot of Battle Pass experience. Very cool. We'll have to come back to her sometime. Let's check out the shop. Celebration Jetpack. At level 99, oh my gosh. Celebration Cape. Lift into the air and slowly float back down. Huh. Really, really cool stuff right there. Very expensive though. Let's make our way over here. What is this place called? Red Blocks? We're going to Red Blocks. The Red Blocks concert. Whoa. What in the world is that thing? There's some kind of box up there. Let me try to get that. It's just sitting up there like a piñata. How do I get up there? Do I need a gun? Let's see. I don't really have much range, but I do have this wand. It doesn't aim upwards, though. There's no way to aim that wand upwards. I'm not sure. Let's just use these binoculars. Maybe it'll show us a secret. Or maybe not. It just kind of shows us a place on the map. Not sure how to get to this box. I feel like there's probably some really good stuff in there. Yo, what up, Adar Shah? What up? Welcome to the stream. The jetpack is supposed to help get up there? Yeah. I never even thought about that. I just kept thinking maybe we need some kind of gun. But I guess the jetpack would definitely help get up there. I bet there's something pretty good in there, too. Welcome to the stream, Adar Shah. Really good to see you. I was wondering where you were. Milo Snack Pigeon. What in the world is this guy? Is this some kind of homeless person? I mean, the bush seems to be his home. It's literally hollowed out just for him. Aw, he looks upset. I wish I could help him. They won't let me talk to him. I'm sorry, little guy. Or big guy. I mean, I guess you're not that much bigger than me. Not that much smaller than me. What are you doing? Are you trapped in there? I thought that you were happy to be living in the bush at first, but now I see that you're actually upset about it, and I don't know what to do. There is no quest for you. Sorry, Milo. You're just gonna have to stay in the bush for now. If I ever get a chance to help you, I'll come back and help you out. Look at this art. Some kind of, like, skeleton wizards? Floating? I can't tell what that art is supposed to be. It kind of looks like they're playing some kind of game, but surely not. Looks crazy. Ooh, check out this. Some kind of rocker with a guitar. Wait, is he fighting the skeleton? Hold on. Is the rocker with a guitar, like, fighting the skeleton wizards? That would be crazy. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Check around for secrets so they can't get one up on us. Let's see what this is. Nexus Force Plaque. Nimbus Station. Red Blocks Amphitheater. Jam away at Red Blocks. All you need is imagination. The more you have, the longer you can rock out. Too shy for the spotlight? Stagehands are always needed to run the lights and fireworks. Okay. Some stagehands. Don't think I want to be a stagehand, personally. But it does kind of sound cool. Oh yeah, there's the full art. I see it. And here we are at Red Blocks, the concert. We can jam out to the music. Checking for secrets, and I found one. A backpack plaque. Picked it up. What's this? Some porta potties. Open up. Is anybody in there? Hello? Ah, I was really hoping to expose somebody. That would have been funny. Oh well. This is the concert. It's pretty chill. It is pretty chill. Here's Johnny Thunder, the Venture League hero. It's not the years, it's the mileage. Is that right? You found the Thunder, eh? Good on ya. On your way to becoming a Venture League explorer already. Hey, I never said I wanted to join Venture League. Right, mate. Ready for some hardcore exploring? Find 3 floating treasure chests I hid around Nimbus Station. Okay. So you got some treasure chests, do ya? Well, that does not seem very hidden to me. Picked up 1. I guess there's a couple of more floating around somewhere. Gives us a nice chance to explore, so I don't mind. There's a shop over here. Oh, the pigeon guy thinks that he's a pigeon? I never thought about that. Dominique Knack, the gear vendor. What you got? Or I guess it's Dominic, right? Don't know. He's got a tuxedo. The striped skunk shirt. Double striped skunk shirt. Is that a skunk shirt? It looks like a tuxedo to me. He's got some baseball caps, some party pants. A helmet. I like the skater helmet. He's got a warlord helm. He's got some cool looking helmets, but they're kind of weak. Why are the helmets weak? What the heck? They look really cool, but oh well. I never thought about that pigeon guy thinking that he's a pigeon. That's actually pretty funny. It's just me and you, Cal. Numero 4. How many more flags do we need? Good question. Let me check. I think 10. How the heck do I tell? Worlds, that's right. Nimbus Station. Then we go down to achievements. I don't see it, do you? Oh, there it is. Flag Hunter. Yep, we need 6 more. 6 more flags. We're kind of close. Check around. Really got to make sure we don't fall into the water. Check out this little area. It's kind of chill. Oh, there's a plaque. With nothing on it. A Nexus Force plaque that is completely empty. I thought I saw words. What in the world? Yeah, there's words right there. Let's see. They disappear instantly. Not sure. I think it's some kind of glitch. I think I saw like the words like HP data or something like that. I'm not sure. Interact with the gateway to travel to Lego Club. Huh. Lego Club. I wonder where that takes us. I do like Lego Club. I used to be part of Lego Club. I used to be a member. Not anymore, now that it's gone, sadly. Yo, check it out. I see something. Another flag. That's the 5th one. 5 more. Now we're backstage. Look at this dang art. Looks kind of sick. I'm still trying to figure out what that thing is. Is that like a little mini robot of some sort? Kind of looks like a robot, but I'm not sure. You have any idea what that might be, Adar Shah? 6 is a lot. 5 more. Yep. Almost there. Ooh, what's this? Something is in these boxes. Oh, let's go. Stage light. I love that sound. I feel like I'm in Ratchet and Clank right now. That sounds like a Ratchet and Clank sound. That's sick. Look at the light. Going nuts. Oh, we should have tried to build all of them. Hopefully it will stay. Let's build something else. Another light. Sweet. We're getting it going. The party's over here. What's this? What the heck is this? Oh, it's a speaker. Let's go. Got the speaker jamming. Too bad it doesn't actually play any new music. And then another stage light going crazy. No! This one broke. Hurry up, build it. Build it back, build it back. No! I'm trying to get all of them at once. How do I not have enough imagination? Dang it, it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. They're all gonna start breaking now. We'll just wait, and we'll try to get all of them at once. What's this, though? A little cooler? Break it open, see what's inside. Is this another cooler? Hope you don't mind if I break your cooler. Peppy Slap Biscuit? What the heck? He is rocking out. Oh my gosh, Peppy Slap Biscuit is going in right now. Yes, sir. What's up, Ski Daddle? You look kind of sick. I like your pose. That's pretty chill. Sophie Cushion? What the heck are you doing? Sophie Cushion. That's a funny name. DD Light? I've seen every show here for the last month. I'm their #1 fan. DD Light. Pretty cool, pretty cool. A Ninja War? Is that what that's supposed to be? It's pretty sick art. Between the builders and the fighters, because the snakes have fighting tools and the builders have a hammer thing. The skeletons have fighting tools. Technically more of a Lego war, but ninja sounds cooler. I guess you're right. But yeah, the skeletons have... What are they holding? I still can't tell. Try to get a little closer. I can't tell what exactly the skeletons are holding, but the rocker guy is obviously rocking out with his guitar. I feel like maybe, just maybe, it's like a battle of the bands. What if this is like a battle of the bands, and the skeletons are like a band, the skeletons and the robot is one band, and then the guitar guy is basically like a solo band. All he has is a guitar. I don't know. At this point, we're just making up game theories. But I guess that's what it's there for, so we can theorize. I kind of want to check out the rest of the crowd. Like Bjorn Fjord. What the heck? Bjorn Fjord. Check him out. Holy moly, he is decked out. Ready for war. Hopefully those aren't just stage props. And that's actual gear. Yeah, music war, like a battle of the bands. Electric versus acoustic. Because he's holding an electric guitar, so it's like electric versus acoustic? Maybe. Maybe. And then that makes me think of skeletons. Like, if you were a skeleton, all you would need is like a little drumstick. Like one of those little xylophone drumsticks. And then you could play your rib cage like a xylophone. You could use the drumstick and like tap it on your bones if you're a skeleton, and it'll make like a little xylophone beat. Here's Krista Clear. Can't dance. Can't dance, so I'm just jumping around. Green broccoli. You got. This is why I wanted to check out the crowd. They all have such funny names. Like green broccoli. Really cool. I think we checked everybody out though. Pretty cool crowd. Pretty cool crowd. Building it up. Hey! It's a piano! Check us out! Hold on. Y'all hear that? Hold on! Yo, how long does this last? We're doing a whole solo right now. That was going insane. Holy moly. Maybe we should be part of the Adventure League. Caleb, are you playing PBF on Monday? Possibly. Very possibly. That would be in like, what, 2 days? That is very possible, my friend. Stay tuned. That was sick. That was sick. Why is this place even called the Venture League? Like, this should be called the musician something. I don't know. I tried to make up something cool that didn't work. I still need some imagination. I'll just break open these boxes. Get some imagination. Very nice. I don't know. You guys come up with a cool name. What should the Venture League have been called instead? Because, I mean, dang, if we're going to be rocking out like this... What's the point of going on adventures? Here we go. Oh, yeah. This is making us run out of imagination, though. That was sick. Holy moly, that was sick. So, it makes us run out of imagination. Whenever we play an instrument, we can basically play it until we run out of imagination. So, I just learned that. I don't know, I think I like the piano a little bit more than the guitar. If I'm gonna be honest. What's this one? Oh, it's a drum set. Let's go. Slam it down. Come on, slam it down. I kinda hear it. Okay, yeah. Those drums are a lot better with the drum set. That was sick. That was sick. It was like... Imagine if there was like 4 other players here and we were all playing the music at one time. What do you think it would sound like? That would be sick. What is this? We got a musical repair achievement. Oh, there's the real guitar. The real electric guitar. That's going nuts. Oh, yeah. That was awesome. Alright, so I think my favorite instruments have to be between the piano and the guitar. On that one. I think my favorite was the piano. My second favorite was the guitar. My third favorite was the drums. My third favorite was the drums. And I didn't really like... Ooh, we built 2 speakers. I didn't really like the, What else was there? I already forgot it because I didn't like it. Was it this one? What was this one? Oh yeah, the bass. I wasn't a big fan of the bass because it's really quiet, actually. Bass is required for good rock music, you know. The bass guitar is very important. But in that case, it was just way too quiet. Didn't really hit as hard as the rest of the instruments. I need to hear them all at the same time. Top tier music right here. It was pretty top tier. The piano is really good. I got to play that piano again. That was a little bit too good. Let's go for it. You see what I'm saying, though? And it goes so long, too. See? That's awesome. That's why the piano is my favorite. Basically what I'm trying to do right now is break open these boxes so I can try to build all of these things all at once. I'm trying to build all of the stage props all at once. Place me a little fountain right there. Keep my imagination up. There we go. Got us some lights. And some more lights. And there we go. Got them all going all at once. It's a party. Check it out. Too bad there's just not any players over here today. I think everybody is probably just still busy. Because yesterday was the 4th of July. By the way, happy 4th of July, everybody. I did basically take yesterday off. Because not only is it the 4th of July, but it was also one of my best friend's birthday. So I just went ahead and took the whole day off. Why not? Alright, you know what's funny? Is that after all of that exploring, I did not find the, any of the treasure chests. What the heck? Let's see. Oh, he says they're in Nimbus Station, not just Red Rocks. Or, what's this place called? Red Bricks? I forgot what this place is even called. But, the treasure chest could be anywhere, so I guess we have to go exploring. What's up, Snack Pigeon? So you think that you're a pigeon, and that is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought about that. Adar Shah is pretty smart for pointing that out. Alright, I'm not seeing any bricks. Or treasure chest, I mean. Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Probably not up here. But this path does look so cool. There's some binoculars. The heck? Something's glitchy down there in the bottom right. Okay, I did find a flag. So that's really good. What's that? 6 out of 10? So we're looking for 4 more flags. Let's see. I'm searching around. Looking for treasure chests. Did we ever read this plaque? I don't know. This is the Nexus Force plaque, Nimbus Station, Avant Gardens launchpad. Warning, Avant Gardens is currently under attack by the Maelstrom, following an incident at the Paradox Research Labs. Travel beyond the assembly monument at your own risk. Well, I mean, I was a complete noob whenever I showed up there for the first time. And I mean, I survived quite well. So, I mean, I don't know why y'all are freaking out so hard. Okay, I don't see a single treasure chest over here. Why is this quest kind of hard? That wizard guy just wanted us to build a new rocket, and that was it. But this guy wants us to really search all around Nimbus Station for these treasure chests. Let me know if you guys see a treasure chest and I miss it. Oh, I see one. I found one. It looks like he hid one over here in the brick annex. Caleb, you died 20 times trying to impress a Lego girl? You had it tough too? Okay, I did forget about the spiderlings. I can't believe you would call me out like that, Adar Shah. I can't believe you would do that, but you are correct. I wasn't thinking about the spiderlings. I mean, yeah, if you go into the obvious cave filled with a bunch of spiderlings, that's dark and looks like it's filled with death, then yeah, obviously that's dangerous. But everything else was pretty easy. Come on. You don't gotta call me out like that. The Spiderlings was my choice. I walked in there like a man. And I walked out. I walked out decently. Okay, we don't need to go back to red blocks. I walked out decently, I would say. Walked in like a man. I'm not sure if I walked out like one, but it felt like I did. It felt like I did. We managed to handle quite a few of those spiderlings. Barehanded. Especially yesterday. If you go back and look at the stream yesterday, you'll see that we were making quick work of those spiderlings. But yeah, that first time we tried that, we died like a lot of times. That was... I did not understand. Okay, I'm just so lost. Let's see. What's over here? What might be up this way? I haven't been up this way yet. So maybe there's a chest up here? Whoa, check this place out. It's the race place. That's literally what it's called, the race place. Check it out. Looking so smooth. There's a flag over there. Let me grab that chest. We got Nimbus Station Achiever 1. I'm just going to pick up the flag and the chest. We're not going to interact with too much stuff around here for right now. I'm going to save it for whenever we come back. I don't want to get sidetracked. Huh. I just picked up some stuff, but my bag is full. What did I just pick up? A Boltox side panel. Ooh, it's part of a car. We just earned part of a race car. Okay, I need to sell some stuff. We finished that quest. That's great. Let's try to find a shop. In fact, there should be one right over here. Back at the Venture League Red Blocks concert. Quote, unquote from Caleb. If you wear armor, you're a baby. I'm gonna be honest. 30 minutes later, walks out with armor. Is that... That's not true. Hold on. Did I already check out this plaque? Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, all you need is imagination. The more you have, the longer you can rock out. Now I understand what that means. Now I understand what that means. I wasn't thinking about it before. But did I walk out with armor? What did I... Just the same amount that I always had, right? I just meant... Wait, I have a boombox. What is happening? So much cool stuff. Okay, so... I was saying... I wasn't really saying that if you use... Like, if you wear armor at all, that you're a baby. I was mostly saying that if you build your entire build around armor, then you're a little bit of a baby. Like, if you rely on the armor, then you are a baby, right? Like, if your build only... Like, right now I'm rocking 5 pieces of armor. And I honestly don't even know how I have that much. I think most of it's coming from my pants. Yeah, I'm getting 2 armor from my pants. But I don't even care about that part. The part I actually care about is the fact I'm getting +2 imagination from my pants. So you could take away the armor off my pants and I would still wear them because of the +2 imagination. But I'm sure that there's some people out there that kind of think the other way. You know, like, oh, if the pants had more armor and less imagination, then I would still wear them. Like, if they had no imagination but they had the armor, I would wear them because the armor is really good. But that's not my mindset, at least whenever it comes to this character. My mindset on this character is that the less armor and the more imagination I have, the better. I mean, The armor is like a cherry on top, you know? I'm really just focused on imagination. And because of that, fighting those spiderlings was actually really hard, and it was definitely making me mad. Because I was like, dang man, if I just had a bunch of armor right now, then I could probably fight these guys pretty good. And then I realized that there's probably people out there that build a bunch of armor just to make it easy on themselves. And I was calling those people babies. And I do apologize if that might have offended anybody, because I'm not going to lie. I have a character on LEGO Universe, and I'm going to build a lot of armor on him because he's meant to be a knight. But the only reason I'm doing the armor thing is because it's for the role play aspect, you know? For him being a knight, he's going to build knight armor, and knight armor, obviously, is going to inherently have a bunch of armor built into it. Whereas if you're like an assembly member, you know, just a regular builder, not using knight armor, then you're probably not going to have a lot of armor. And in that case, you're going to have to be able to fight without relying on armor. And so it creates this dynamic where it's like, okay, do I want to have a bunch of armor and be tanky and be able to fight a lot, or do I want less armor but have more like other powers? Like, do I want to be a range character? Do I want to be a builder where I can just build stuff that benefits my team? Do I want to use these little weird wands and just kind of stay far away, charge up my wand, and then cast a little freeze bolt and just freeze enemies? You know, what do I want to do? It's all up to you. High customization. It just depends. I don't really think that people who build armor are babies, but I was just really upset in the moment. And I realized I was just making fun of the armor builders because they really do have it easier than the rest of us. So I think that they can handle being made fun of a little bit. Yes, it is, Caleb. Don't lie now. I am not lying. I am not lying. I did not build armor purposely. If, as you can see, everything that I have comes with imagination. It just happens to also have armor. That's not my fault. Like I said, it's just a cherry on top. Trust me. I'm standing on that too. That is the actual full truth. I gotta sell some stuff though. Like, for example, my shirt, it gives +1 armor, +1 imagination. And then this shirt gives only +1 imagination. So, like, obviously I'm going to use the one that also gives the armor, because it gives the same amount of imagination with an added benefit of also having armor. So, I might as well take it, because at that point the armor is just like a cherry on top. But if I was to instead say, okay, well, let's see, I'm trying to find like a good example. There's really not any good examples, but let's just say I had like a shirt that had like 5 armor on it. Like something crazy like that. Like I had like a shirt that gives me +3 armor, okay? Don't get me wrong, that would be a good shirt, but I would not use it instead of the shirt I already have, because then I would be missing imagination just to have a bunch of armor. And I'm sure that there are certain people out there that would easily just say, okay, let me equip the 3 armor shirt because it'll let me last very long in battle. And they would not be wrong. They would not be wrong. But you got to realize, what happens if you don't build the armor? Do you last long in battle? No, you don't. That means that the person who built armor is in less danger than people who do not build armor. Which, there's a difference there. You know, maybe I was being a little dramatic calling them babies, but there is a difference there. I mean, People with armor are in less danger than people without. That means that people without armor are something, right? We're obviously not babies. We don't use armor. We don't need armors. We're not babies. You know, that's. I don't know. I've been talking about this too long, but you called me out, Adar Shah. You have called me out. First of all, you called me out about trying to show off for Melody Foxtrot. I do not appreciate that. Second of all, you basically uh I read between the lines and you called me a baby because you said what I said and then you said that I used armor. So you you're trying to call me a baby. You're trying to reverse me. You're trying to reverse my tactics on myself and call me a baby. I see what you're doing, Adar Shah. And now I have to defend myself. You force me to stand on my own words, and I will. If you force me to stand on my words, I will, Adar Shah. By the way, where's your #1 fan badge at? Thanks for trusting me, Adar Shah. Thanks for trusting me. But where the heck is your #1 fan badge? Why has it not given you one? Did you like make a new account? Did you make a new account, bro? There's no way that you're not a fan yet. That's crazy. You're here like all the time. Alright, it's about time to turn in this quest to Johnny Thunder, but I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break real quick. So, now is a perfect chance to go get yourself some water or something like that. Oh, that's right. You're the ground zero. You're the ground zero fan. I forgot about that. Don't even need a badge because you're rank 0. The origin, if you will. Adar Shah is the origin. Alright, give me a sec, Adar Shah. I'll be right back, bro. Guys, give me a sec. Bathroom break. This is your chance to also do something else for a little bit. And then we'll be right back in like 3 minutes. Stay tuned to Caleb Smith TV. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. Thank you for staying tuned to Caleb Smith TV. Got me some ice water. Had to do a refill. Alright, now we're good. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Okay, I still have some stuff I need to sell. I got caught defending myself against Adar Shah. And I forgot to sell some stuff. I'm just kidding, by the way, Adar Shah. You really didn't, you didn't really offend me in any kind of way. It was very funny. Very funny jokes you have, Adar Shah. Let's see. The fire brick shirt? Hold on. I want to see what that looks like. I'm not a big fan of a lot of these shirts. Like the way they look. Okay, that looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. And it is a good shirt, but our Card Shark shirt is just so much better. Why is the Card Shark shirt so good? Let's go ahead and sell the fire brick shirt. And what else do we have? Not a lot. We can get rid of this strong notion potion. Don't really need any consumables right now. And then we've got this crazy new item. I can't wait to try this one out. Let's go over here. We got this boombox. It creates a boombox that restores 10 imagination to nearby characters. Wow. Is that better than our Fountain of Imagination? The Fountain of Imagination releases imagination power-ups. I think the Fountain of Imagination is probably better. But let's try out the boombox. Ooh! Check it out! Gives us a little dance and everything. And it gives imagination to everybody. I don't know. So I honestly think the Fountain of Imagination is probably better. Just because we can spawn it. And then it instantly drops some imagination. And then we can kind of leave it for a while. And it will drop more. It'll drop more imagination. It does take a while, though. But this could be good in like a survival sense. See, there it went. Dropped more, so we can pick that up. And maybe it'll drop like one more time. So this would be good in survival if we're trying to sit here and survive and fight stuff and use our shield, which requires imagination. We can fight while the fountain is going. Let's see if it drops one more time. I think it does. I don't know why it would stay this long if it doesn't. Yep, there it goes. Drop some imagination for us. We can keep fighting. Fight. Dang, it's still going? The imagination fountain is still going. Let's see, does this come with a skill? Yeah, it does come with a skill. There we go. I forgot all about our sword skill right here. That also requires imagination. And then boom, the fountain gives us imagination. And it's still going. That's why I honestly think that the fountain might be better than the boombox. Because we can place the fountain down and keep fighting. But if we use the boombox like this, then we have to completely stop what we're doing pretty much. Or do we? Does it give us imagination? Nope. The boombox doesn't really work unless we stand completely still. But this Fountain of Imagination has been going non-stop since we placed it down. And we can completely run freely for as long as we want. So, I think we all know which one is better. It's definitely the Fountain of Imagination. It's really good. Oh, it finally broke. Wow. So good. That thing is actually really, really good. Really good for survival scenarios. Which is important. Survival is a very important part of this game. There's a lot of, like, really cool items and stuff that you can get from survival, so it's pretty important. So we want to make sure that our build kind of does help in a survival scenario. Boombox just really isn't helping that much. I do like it, though. I would like to keep it. I would like to keep it, maybe put it in the bank or something. I don't know how long it's going to be before we unlock the bank. But eventually we'll have like an entire bank. And we can just place items in there. That's why I'm keeping the astronaut helmet. So that we can put that in there. And I'll also put the boombox in there as well. And the owl. I kept the owl all this time just so we could put it in the bank. So hopefully we'll get there eventually. But for now, let's continue talking to Johnny Thunder. And you even found... Wait, what? Oh, you even found your way back. That's what he said, I bet. The Venture League approves. Ripper. Now, who wants to hear about the Thunder's latest adventure? Sure, I'll step right up and listen. You earned the approval of the Venture League today, mate. Go tell Nexus J. Okay. Let's go. You remember where Nexus J is, right? Well, I do. I do remember, but I have a feeling that even if I didn't remember, you probably wouldn't help. So I'm not sure why you care if I know or not, but I appreciate the consideration. I'm going to now move towards Nexus J and see where the next place to go is. Peace out. Peace out, Snack Pigeon. Milo. Milo Snack Pigeon. I'll see you later. I'll come by and say hey at some point. Back to Nexus J. Back to Nexus J. What's up, Nexus J? Over here, recruit. Okay. Great. You have now earned the right to join a faction. Let me give you your choices. Oh, let's go! Is it finally time? Oh my gosh. No way. It's finally time. It's finally time to join a faction. No way. The Sentinels need you. Or we could embrace the paradox. And assembly, where we can build our future. And we could see the world with Venture League. Now, I really like the Sentinels. I think being a knight is cool. My personal favorite faction is the Paradox. Because, I mean, just look at the Paradox leader. Look how cool the Paradox leader looks with her dual-wield katanas and the awesome ninja outfit. I mean, the Paradox is just so cool. And then Assembly, man, literally looks like Doc Ock holding a chainsaw. And you know that he can build faster than anybody else. And he can build whatever he wants. That guy looks cool. And then you have Venture League. This guy basically looks like a pirate. Which is pretty cool. And you know it's got that Indiana Jones vibe. Plus, like, I'm sure that the Venture League is really good at exploring space. Because the Venture League is all about exploring. And so I bet even space exploration would fall well under a Venture League member. But, also, they got that Indiana Jones vibe. For anybody who, For anybody who likes Indiana Jones, big time vibes over here at the Venture League. Tons of adventure and treasure to be found. Really cool. But I feel like the most well-rounded and most on theme for the channel of all of these factions would have to be the Assembly, where we will build our future and become very, very high-level builders here on LEGO Universe. Let's go for it.
The assembly builds new inventions to push the boundaries of creativity and engineer the demise of the Maelstrom.
Wow. Look how cool that looks. Led by the brilliant Dr. Overbuild, the assembly attracts the brightest and most imaginative builders. As an assembly builder, you'll use your creative and mechanical skills to reverse the Maelstrom's chaos and bring order and light to the universe. Oh, yeah, that's really cool. Let's go ahead and check out some of the other ones before we select our faction.
The Sentinels battle the Maelstrom head-on, courageously hammering evil minions with brute force.
Okay, and that's the Sentinels. The Sentinels follow a code of honor and courage, an example set by their brave leader, Duke Exeter. As a heroic Sentinel warrior, you will battle the Maelstrom with strength, armor, and some serious firepower. Wow, and they do look very cool. I mean, they look like samurais. They have some samurais, they have some very high-tech space gear as well, and just straight-up knight armor. So that's why the Sentinels are actually pretty cool. And then we have the Paradox. Let's check them out, see why they're my favorite.
Defeat the Maelstrom by learning the secrets of its power. Join Paradox.
Look at how cool those Paradox warriors look. I mean, the Space Marauder looks absolutely insane. I don't really know if that's actually the Marauder class, but it kind of looks like it. So that space gear just looks so sick. Not to mention that you have a wizard over there on the left side of the screen, a straight up dark wizard holding some kind of crazy looking staff. And then on the right side, you have this awesome looking shinobi using these hook swords with the crazy looking straw hat. I mean, dude, all of them look really cool. So the Paradox is my favorite.
Ready to explore and uncover the secrets of the universe? Sign up with the Venture League.
And then here's the Venture League. Honestly, Venture League has that vibe going on. I know that they're probably the least popular out of all the factions. And that's a personal preference of mine as well. Like, the Venture League's kind of my least favorite, but at the same time, I do respect them, and I think that they're really cool. And the older I get, the more they grow on me. I mean, I always root for the underdogs, and knowing that the Venture League is most likely the underdog out of all the factions, I think it's a really cool faction, actually. I think the Venture League is definitely worth a character slot, and I will be using one of my character slots to create a Venture League character one day. Led by the dashing pirate Hailstorm. Sorry, I got that wrong. Led by the dashing pirate Hailstorm, the Venture League explores the universe for adventure, mystery, and treasure. They're quick on their feet and quicker on the trigger, which is a bad combination for any Maelstrom enemies they discover. Yeah, see? Venture League is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know that they're good in combat. I mean, look at how many guns they have. Look at how many ranged weapons they have. It looks like almost every Venture League class has some kind of ranged weapon. You either could get like a crossbow or a little cannon, or just straight up dual-wield space pistols. What do you want? The Venture League can give it to you. The Venture League is pretty cool. Gotta respect them. Alright, it's time. What's up, Adar Shah? Is Paradox Ninjago? So, Paradox, kind of, it's not Ninjago, but it is ninjas. Like, they do have a lot of shinobi principles and stuff going on. Like, a lot of their armors do involve things like shinobi, which would be ninjas, and Lego Ninjas is basically anything Lego Ninjas is basically Ninjago. So Paradox does almost resemble Ninjago, but it's not Ninjago. It's two different things, because they do have Ninjago on this game. And so, like, there's like you have Lego Ninjago in Lego Universe, and then you have the Paradox Ninja armors also in Lego Universe, but two separate things, you know? Two separate things. But very cool nonetheless. Thank you guys for tuning in to Caleb Smith TV. Hope that you guys are enjoying your stay. I would do Paradox. I would too. That is my favorite. The Paradox is actually my favorite faction. They look the coolest and most fun. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Paradox is very cool. But let's check out the Assembly. We're going to become members of the Assembly.
Builds new inventions to push the boundaries of creativity and engineer the demise of the maelstrom.
We're going to become members of the Assembly so that we can be excellent builders and have very imaginative minds. And also, it kind of gives us access to magic. Like, the Maelstrom has access to dark magic as well, but the Assembly also has some very high-level builder magic technology. So, that's also going to be cool as well. Let's go ahead and join the Assembly. Are you sure you want to join the Assembly faction? This decision cannot be changed. That's right. Once you join a faction, you are permanently locked into that faction. There is no going back. Here we are. We got our Assembly crest. You've got another important choice to make. Talk to Meldrick Steam Valve, the Assembly vendor, to pick your first specialty kit. Oh my gosh. Specialty kit? Yo, 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 what up, Ghostly King? Welcome in. Just woke up. I know it's 2 p.m., but dang. I mean, hey, man. Hey, yesterday was the 4th of July, so I can't even blame you. I also woke up kind of late today. That's why the stream is happening kind of late as well. I didn't wake up too late, but I did do some things, and whenever I woke up, I instantly went to go get breakfast because I was hungry, and that honestly took like a couple of hours. So the stream didn't get started till after 12 p.m. So I'm on a kind of late schedule today as well, so don't feel too bad about it, bro. Let's go ahead and make our way to Meldrick Steam Valve. It's time to get our first specialty kit. Which specialty kit will you choose? I don't know. We're going to have to find out. And there he is. Meldrick. That's his name, right? We joined the faction. We're part of the Assembly. We're part of the Assembly. It's so cool. Here's Meldrick Steam Valve, the Assembly vendor. Let's talk to him. Check him out. Get your Assembly gear. Welcome to Assembly Builder. Pick your first specialty kit. Okay.
Collect faction tokens to purchase specialty kit gear and unlock higher ranks in your specialties.
Ooh. Hold on a second. Here's where we get to choose our class. So, not only do you get to choose your faction, but the factions also have different classes within the faction that you can choose from. So cool. So cool. Check it out, guys. Oh my gosh. This is why I love this game so much. This is one of the things I love about this game so much. So much customization, so many different options. It makes you just want to make new characters. It makes you want to go through the whole game all over again. It makes you just want to keep playing the game every day for the rest of your life. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I was so sad that they took away LEGO Universe. Whenever they shut down LEGO Universe, I just didn't understand it. I was like, why? Why would you shut down LEGO Universe? It literally had so much replayability. You could... I literally wanted to make like 10 different characters. And you're telling me guess how many characters I can make? 0. After they shut it down. But it's back, guys. We're so good. We're so good. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. We're so good. We're back. We're better than we've ever been. This game is all about creation and building. I respect it. That's right. That's right. It's all about imagination, creation, customization, building, and protecting your imagination from the evil forces of the dark part of the world, which in this game is the Maelstrom. Here we are, guys. We're at like the best part of the game. without a doubt. One of the best parts of the game is being uh, being accepted into a faction and then choosing your role within that faction. How are you, now that you have decided which faction you're going to join, how do you choose to help your faction? How are you going to serve your faction now that you have been accepted? Well, let's see. We have three different options here as an assembly member. We have engineer, where we can build clever devices to defeat your enemies and assist your allies. Wear all 4 engineer items to use bonus skills. That sounds kind of cool. We can also be a summoner. With a summoner, we conjure strange and loyal creations to attack and defeat your foes. Wear all 4 summoner items to use bonus skills. Very cool. Summoner seems nice. And then we have the inventor. Unleash crazy contraptions and technology to disable your opponents. Wear all 4 inventor items to use bonus skills. Wow. Very hard choices to make here. So, I'm going to go ahead and rule out the summoner class. We are not going to be using the summoner class, because one of my friends is already planning on using that class, so I'm not going to be using that class. But that still leaves 2 other options. We have the engineer or the inventor. 2 very, very solid options. And honestly, it's very hard. So, honestly, I think I want to go for the engineer. The inventor does sound cool, and trust me, the inventor looks very cool and very funny. I like the inventor. But I think I have to go for the engineer, because the whole reason that I wanted to join the assembly is because the assembly is all about building, okay? And Legos are all about building. You know, being creative and building new things out of your Legos is kind of the point of Lego. And so, since this is one of the best Lego games created ever, we really should play this game with the sense, at least for the streams, you know, just for the content. We should play this game in the sense, in like the highest sense that we can, pertaining to Lego, which would be building things and stuff like that. And it says it right there in the engineer's description that we will build clever devices to defeat our enemies and assist our allies. So that is really why I wanted to be assembly in the first place. You know, the inventor, he does some cool stuff. He makes contraptions and technologies and cool stuff, and he looks pretty cool. But, you know, the engineer directly says that it builds stuff. And then the summoner has already been ruled out. The summoner doesn't really build anything. The summoner just summons stuff. So, we got to go for the engineer so that we can build stuff and hold true to the actual inspiration of Lego, which is building things. It's the engineer. I have decided. Inventor looks dope, but the engineer looks like he will break your door down and fix your house and door. That's funny. Engineer looks like what you were doing the whole time, you know? We are really just like a leading cast and kind of support. So engineers is really the best cast here and most important. See, I was thinking that too, Adar Shah. I was thinking that too. That's a funny joke, by the way, Ghostly King. But yeah, Adar Shah, I was thinking that too. The engineer is just like the perfect vibe. It's the perfect vibe. It's like we're not just, it's like we're the main character and the support at the same time, which is why it's really the main class. I feel like this is the main class. Like, it's like the pinnacle of Lego Universe is to be an engineer, where the whole point of your class is just to build stuff and defeat enemies and help your teammates by doing that. It literally says that right there in the description. Let's go ahead and run it. Sorry for taking so long on this part of the episode. I'm just doing that because, like I said, this is one of the best parts of this game. It's one of the coolest parts. Also, it's really good to think hard about these kind of choices because it's very likely that, just like with joining a faction, it's very likely that this choice cannot be reverted. So it doesn't hurt to spend a little bit of extra time making these decisions. Let's go ahead and join the engineer group. Well, we're already part of the assembly. Let's become an engineer. Are you sure you want the engineer kit? Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you for giving it to us for free instead of making us work for it. I'm so surprised. Go for engineer, man. Make yourself that Gundam robot, brother. Hey. Yes, sir. I never even thought about that. We have to make Gundam. Can we make Gundam on this? It's also the most important part of this series. Like, once we go this way, it's that choice we can't go back. That's right. That's right. It is the most important part of this series. Let's go for it. Thank you. Wait. I just got so scared. Oh, we've been invited. Caleb KKW is back and invited us to a team. We'll go ahead and join him. I just got so scared that our inventory was full and that it didn't actually give us our engineer kit. I would have been so sad. I would have been so sad. So this is our rank 1 engineer kit package. We can double click it to get the rank 1 engineer specialty gear. That will be interesting. Equip your entire specialty kit to get a bonus. Open the specialty kit package and read the rank 1 book to get started. Oh, okay. It comes with an instruction manual. You'll need to equip all 4 pieces from the same set of assembly gear if you want the bonuses. Okay. That should be simple. What's up, Caleb KKW? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Looking sick, bro. Nice hat, nice cape, nice sword. Looks like you have some kind of little flashlight or something. Like a little gem wand or something like that. It's pretty cool. Check it out. We just got a rank 1 engineer kit package. We're going to double click it. That adds 5 items to our inventory. We get engineer pants. Oh my gosh, look at how cool these items look. Look at the kit. The engineer pants, it gives us +2 imagination, and it doesn't give us any armor. See, that's what I was talking about, guys. That's what I was talking about. We with this build, we want to focus on imagination more so than armor, because we need to be building things. We're not going to be on the front line too often. We might be on the front line every now and then. You know, if our Knight brothers need help, if our Sentinel brothers need help, we might be on the front line every now and then. But mostly, you're going to catch us in the back line building walls. Like, if we're on the front line, we're probably going to be building walls. And if not, we're going to be on the back line building, like Ghost King said, we're going to be building Gundam and robots and probably weapons and turrets and things like that to kind of protect our Nexus Force alliance. I see your ninja hood, Caleb. I see that. That is really cool. You got the red ninja hood. That's Kai's ninja hood from Ninjago. Got the red ninja hood. Very much respect. So cool. Are you about to do ninjutsu? Oh, okay. Oh, backflip. I thought he was about to do spinjitzu. Let's continue checking out these pants. But yeah, we're with the imagination build, we're gonna mostly be just among the ranks, sort of building stuff that's gonna help our team the most. So we don't need the armor. We don't really need the armor. Then we have this engineer helmet. It looks like it creates a quick build turret that attacks enemies. What? Like I said, catch us in the back line building turrets, baby. Check this thing out. Just by equipping this hat, we will be able to quick build turrets. Then we have the engineer shirt one, which gives us +2 armor, +1 imagination. Now, as you can see, this shirt actually does give us an increase of armor. Now, I'm not completely focused on the armor, but it is a nice bonus, because if we equip the full armor set so that we can get all of the bonuses. Then we'll also be getting a little bit of armor from the shirt, which will actually, you know, help us in case you do find us on the front line. Then we have the Engineer Wrench 1, rank 1 specialty kit item. You should use gun class. It's better for rare rewards. What? Gun class? Hold on. Also, you've got nice nunchucks, dude. Nice gold nunchucks, and also very cool yellow hat. Is that a gold ninja hat or is that a yellow ninja hat? Because yellow is my favorite color, so I would love a yellow ninja hat. That is sick. Check it out. I got me this yellow astronaut hat. It's not quite what you got, but anyway, let's check out this wrench. It restores up to 2 armor to nearby characters. Oh, cool! So it's like a weapon and a support item all in one. It's a 1+2+2, so only a total of 5. The sword we have right now is a little better. As far as raw damage goes, our sword is better, but this wrench, the fact that it can restore armor to nearby characters, which includes us, that's very good. Like, that is no joke. That is very good. They're going to want us near the front lines with this wrench, so that if the knight's armor, the knight in the front line, if their armor kind of gets reduced by all of that fighting that they're doing, then we can just use the wrench to easily repair their armor, which would help them out a lot. So all in all, it seems like this kit is really good. We are running very low on space though. So let's check out this book. Read this book to learn the secrets of a rank 1 engineer. Huh. What does that do? You can wear rank 1 engineer gear. Oh. So we read the book so that we can actually wear the gear. I was thinking that we would actually read the book, but there was nothing to read. Let's see. That means that we can equip the gear now, right? Well, we better go turn in the quest first. Wait, what? Equip all 4 pieces of your first specialty kit? Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. Let's go ahead and do it. We put on the pants, put on the hat, put on the shirt, and put on the wrench. There we go. And we still have the shield. And we still have the imagination tank. What is this? Rank 2 engineer book? What in the world? Why did it give us that? We can read this to learn the secrets of a rank 2 engineer and unlock an imagination point. Oh! That'll be great. We need more imagination. Looks cool? Thanks, Caleb. Thank you. Check us out. We really do look like a builder now. Like, this is how we started. We started with this little shirt. Our shirt actually kind of matches the rest of our gear. That's why I wanted to start with that shirt as well. Check it out. By the way, nice cauldron, Caleb. I saw that yesterday whenever we were doing survival. I saw you place that cauldron and I thought it was really cool. Check out my little fountain. There we go. And now we have like a little base. A little base of sorts. Kind of looks like good and evil. Why does the cauldron look like evil? And my fountain looks like it's supposed to be good or something. Something along those lines. Anyway, I think it's time to talk to Meldrick again. Now you look like a proper assembly builder. Yeah! We did it! We did it. Let's put our shirt back on. There we go. Looking spiffy, my boy. Yes, sir. What happens if your inventory is full? Yeah, so basically with the inventory, if your inventory is full and you get a new item, the item basically disappears because there's nowhere for it to go. And it has happened to us before, sadly. That has actually happened to us before. So we do have to be careful of that. Our inventory is getting very full. We don't need any help with the quest yet. We're sort of doing this brand new quest. Maybe we'll need help in a minute. I'm not sure. Let's talk to Meldrick again. Assembly Specialty Kit. Can you feel your potential building? Those are the benefits of joining Assembly. Collect faction tokens to buy other books and gear. Okay. So what's the next quest? Do we have a new quest? As a member of Assembly, it's time to construct your destiny. Talk to Nexus J for your next orders. Oh, okay. One day, you may even meet Dr. Overbuild himself. Oh, that would be sick. Pick up all the imagination. Check this one out, Caleb. Oh, I have to build it. There we go. Check it out. Check out our base. I didn't catch that last chat. This is how you get space? Oh, do you have more... Do you know how to get more bag space? I am running pretty low. Also, I have this rank 2 engineer book. I could read that real quick. Could you direct me to the bank, Caleb? Is there a way to instantly go to the bank? If I could get to the bank, I could drop off some of these items. Do these quests? For space? Do all of Mardolf's quest? I will... What about the bank? Is there a bank that I could instantly have access to instead of doing these quests right now? Is that a no? Did you just shake your character's head no? Oh, are you taking me? I'm following you. Alright. To the bank, and hopefully I'll be able to access it pretty easily. I'm not sure if I've ever been to the bank. Surprise Island? Oh. I guess we're going to Surprise Island. Here we go. Not sure why we're going there, but that's where we're going. Did Caleb just summon a dragon? Was I not paying attention or something? I did not actually see that. Hey, this been a good episode. Still can't wait for PBF. True. I did not see that. I did not see Caleb summon a dragon. But check it out. Where are we? This is Surprise Island. Oh my goodness, there's so many minifigures. There's Bob. There's so many minifigures. What's this? It's the vault! Check it out, it's our vault, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing us this, Caleb. Thank you so much for showing us this. I've never seen this, but I knew it existed. This is awesome. This means that I can store... Let's see, what's some of the most important stuff to store? Probably our striped zipper jacket. It's a very cool cosmetic that really fits the theme of our character. And then probably want to keep the brown shoulder owl because it's a nice little pet owl. It served us pretty well. Let's see. I'll put the prismatic baseball cap in there because it's a very rare drop. and I'm personally a big fan of it. I'm not sure what I should do with these two items. These two items served us very well. So, I mean, I'll throw them in there for now. I'll put them in there. There we go. That's a nice little outfit. This is like the best weapon that we found, other than the wrench. So, we'll place that in there. We got this wand of freezing, but I'm most likely going to be using the wrench a lot too. So I'll place the wand next to the sword. I'll keep the money magnet. Let's see. Let's move our kit upwards. There we go. Or something like that. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. The astronaut helmet. We're going to place that in there as well. There we go. We got like a couple of spare outfits and a couple of weapons. We've also got this elite cleaver. It unlocks at level 25. Oh, dang. We have to get... Oh. So I can drop it in there. For a second, I thought we had to be level 25 to put the cleaver into the vault. But, nope. We can drop the cleaver right there into the vault. We can also drop the boombox into the vault. It's like a little spare item. The rest of this, I think that we can kind of keep. I mean, I'll keep the cleaver, just in case we need a very strong weapon. And, I mean, maybe we can keep the boombox. We don't really need it. I just like it because it's kind of cool. We'll keep the cleaver because it's very strong. We'll keep the money magnet in case we need it. And then the rest of the stuff is mostly like consumables and things like that that we might need. I don't know. We might need them. We might not need them. I know we'll definitely need the Imaginite. That stuff is usually pretty important. Alright, this looks good. This looks good. We just had to drop off all this stuff. It was taking up a lot of space. Alright. Ready to head out, Caleb? Let's go. I'm not sure what all this place has to offer, but we'll save that for a different stream. And look at this guy. Why does he look so cool? That is so cool. Let's go ahead and head back so that I can continue. Let's see what Nexus J wants us to do. Heading straight back to Nimbus Station. But I did not see Caleb summon a dragon. You're going to have to do that again real quick. Let's see. Summon a fountain. Where did KKW go? There he is. What up? Let me try this thing out. I didn't try this. That's right. I could summon some more armor for us. It's very easy to do. Over here. Whoa, check out that kit. Yeah. Check it out. We're looking like the right man for the job. We're looking like Handy Manny. Want to watch Journeys on the 11th? Let's talk some more about that in the Discord later, after stream. Bee Swarm Simulator sometime? You know I do like bees. Some bee swarm simulator on stream? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. You'll restart your account? Okay, okay. We'll look into that sometime. What does that say? Your stream is late? Your stream is late. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of latency to it. Of course, I add that for multiple reasons, but there's a little bit of latency to the stream. Mostly the main reason is just for quality purposes. Alright, let's turn in this quest to Nexus J. Oh! What in the world? Nexus J has a bunch of quests. Alright, let's go for Nexus orders. Look at you! Geared up and ready to go. Why don't you start with some new adventures right here at Nimbus Station? Hey, that's a good idea. That is a pretty good idea. Is that it? Is that all you got for us? That's it! Wow. So for the first time, we don't have a single quest to do. For the first time since we started streaming LEGO Universe, we don't have a single quest, which means that the world is our oyster at this very moment. The world has become our oyster. We can officially do whatever we want, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, we could go and talk to McBullhorn and see what he wants. We can go do some daily quests. We can go back to the Brick Annex and try doing some side quests to get some more backpack space, like Caleb was recommending. We could go back to Avant Gardens if we wanted. I don't know why we would do that, but we could do that. We could go to Pet Cove and start instantly trying to go for getting pets and training pets, which would be pretty cool as well. We could go ahead and start doing our best to earn even more assembly armors, because there's other armors that we can earn. This is just the rank 1 engineer kit, so we could try to get even more engineer kits if we wanted to, or we could just do some goofy side quests that don't really do much but might be funny. I'm sure that they have plenty of quests like that. There's so much that we can do. There's so much that we can do. The game has officially opened up. We can officially choose whatever we want to do. So, that's sick. Super exciting. I can't wait to continue playing this game even more. But, that being said, today's stream is going to come to an end. I've had an excellent time streaming to you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did making it for you guys. I think that it honestly has definitely been an excellent stream. We got the new engineer kit. We got the rank 1 engineer kit right after officially joining the assembly. We finally did it. We finally did it. We have joined the assembly. We are part of the assembly. It is official. You can tell because we've got the kit to prove it. We can repair people's armors. And we could throw down some parts so that we can build a turret real quick. That will help hold the line. So we are now a very important member of the Nexus Force. We are officially a Nexus Force soldier. Also, we're level 25. Check out what that means. We could use a level 25 scimitar. Or cleaver, I guess. Elite cleaver. It does a lot of damage. 3 plus 3 plus 3. So it does 9 damage total. That's the most damage that we've had so far. But if we want the full kit bonus, then we have to use the wrench. So that we get the full kit. But if we ever need to fight something that needs a lot of damage, then boom. We'll just equip the cleaver real quick. Boom, boom, boom. If we have to. But that's just for backup purposes. Let's go ahead and read this engineer book. Why not? We can now wear rank 2 engineer gear. So like I said, we can do some work and try to get another piece of engineer gear. But yeah, guys, for now, we are going to go ahead and bring this episode to an end. And tomorrow, I'm not sure what exactly we're going to be doing, but we're going to be doing it. I'm going to go for a bit, but do Quest and Crux Prime. Oh, is that where we should go next? For strong stuff? Oh, if we're... Well, I'm trying to kind of do this in order. So honestly, tomorrow, we're probably going to continue Nexus J's quest, depending on what all he has for us. We're probably going to be doing Nexus J's quest, and then trying to make our way to whoever the leader is. Whoever the leader of the Nexus Force is, we're going to be trying to make our way to them. Because I'm sure that they have whatever quests we need to do. I'm almost positive that they'll know for a fact what we should be doing as a member of the Nexus Force Assembly. By the way, there's a pair of binoculars right here. I didn't use them yet, so let me go ahead and peer through the binoculars. I'm not sure what it's trying to show us. It's just doing sort of like an all-around check it out. I don't know. That's cool, that's cool. Look through the binoculars. But yeah. So tomorrow, for the stream, we're going to be doing Nexus J's quest, and then basically looking for the leader of the Nexus Force. And hopefully the leader will actually have something... Hey! Check it out! A fellow engineer! Hello! Hello! I gotta say hello to the fellow engineer. Nice kit! Let's go. And we made a new friend. Awesome. Nice. They're not going to let us say that. Yep. Yeah, LEGO Universe doesn't let you say words if they're not real. Nice. Bye. See you around. So, we just made a new engineer friend. That's awesome. What a perfect way to end the episode. Guys, I really appreciate you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed your stay here on Caleb Smith TV today. I will be chilling in the Discord, the official Caleb Smith TV Discord. So if you're interested in chatting with me, kind of going over how the stream went today, what we might be doing tomorrow, and what kind of streams we're going to be doing in the future, then come on down to the Caleb Smith TV official Discord. You can go ahead and find that Discord invite in the link below. In the description below, you can find the link. If you just go ahead and click that Discord link, you will get the invite, and then we can hang out in the Discord, do a little bit of chatting. We can play some Pokemon in the Discord. That's what I'm actually really excited about, is trying to do some Pokemon training in the Discord today. We do that a lot. So make sure to join the official Caleb Smith TV Discord today. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you, Adar Shah. Thank you, Ghostly King. Thank you, Brad Annie. Thank you, Caleb, KKW. I appreciate you. I hope that you all have an excellent rest of your day. Thank you, my fellow Mythians. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this has been your friend Caleb Smith, signing out.